So welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Ferrari Purosangue, the first Ferrari SUV. Although they don't want you to call it that, I believe it is the best DNA racing blend between Ferrari and everyday practicality, and I can't wait to see how it handles. So as we know, Ferrari is best known for their naturally aspirated V12s, so what better thing to do than put it in a family-oriented car? The Purosangue packs a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 with 715 horsepower to all four wheels. Ferrari has really kept their performance design, their signature look, and formed into a very family-friendly car, so best of both worlds. Although this is not your normal Ferrari, it still does have a bunch of sporty DNA in it, starting off with the carbon fiber front splitter. Right here, it takes air all the way through the floor of the car to the carbon fiber rear diffuser. Up next, we do have the carbon ceramic brakes, which you usually find in supercars. And then right here, we have a little aero duct. So air flows through here all the way to the side. And if you look in there is a brake duct, which lets out all the hot air out of the brakes if you're pushing. So here we have the carbon fiber side skirt that's leading air all the way to this carbon fiber area. Now towards the back, we do have a little lip here for some extra aero. And as I talked about earlier, the airflow through under the car comes up to this rear carbon fiber diffuser, which produces as much aero as it possibly can. So looking into the car, you automatically know you're in a Ferrari. You have an amazing digital infotainment cluster, carbon fiber everywhere. For an SUV, you do have very sporty seats, have a little bolstering, massive carbon fiber paddles, flat bottom steering wheel, very lightweight. It has a lot of Ferrari DNA, very sporty, but it does have a lot of its comfort features. The seats are massage. The Purosangue does come equipped with a digital rear view mirror, because when you have it manually, there's not a lot of visibility back there. So now we're going to talk about the rear interior. It does have these very cool suicide doors. I feel like it's a great addition, although I won't say much about it, and I will try not to be back here myself. It does have a good amount of legroom, especially for me being tall. A lot of controls I can do here, and only 2 seats in the rear, so it adds a little sporty feature to it. And do have good bolster if you are gonna go on track with your family, although I advise you not to. It does have carbon fiber here. Very, very beautiful car in the back. So now with all that out of the way, let's get it out on track. So here we are, going out on track in the Ferrari, brand new Ferrari Purosangue. You know, for it being an SUV, it still handles damn like a sports car, I'll tell you that. You can still get sideways, just hear the V12 purr, look at that. The braking is just as good as their other models. I bet the aerodynamics are not as good, but the efficiency on the brakes for this heavy of a car is phenomenal. Oh shit, it's a little rainy. That's no problem. Wait, what came up?
Maybe they go broke?
Look at that. How much fun that is. So, you know, always key points to talk about. If you want to take your family on track, you got 4 seats there, although not recommended. All right, so I'm just finished up on track with this beast. My, what an experience. Although it is a 4-door, it really handled like a 2-door. This naturally aspirated V12 roared down the track, reaching speeds of almost 150 miles an hour on this straight. Braking was very efficient, and we actually did encounter some wet track. So it was very fun to be in an all-wheel drive car. You felt very safe in it. In this special 4-door Ferrari, you can get it sideways, especially in the rain. It's a lot of fun. Although it looks like an SUV, other SUVs are not able to get sideways unless you really force it. This can come at you really quick with all that power. Suspension was very comfortable ride, although it's not supposed to be on track. You really felt very comfortable. You put it to a hard setting, it feels a lot more sportier. Although we know this car is not ultimately meant for the track, if you do put it on track, the only thing to acknowledge is that it is heavy. So, you know, steering inputs are still very precise compared to other cars, but it is a 4-door, so it has a lot of extra weight in the back. It's not as comparable to other Ferraris, of course, but ultimately, very, very fun car to drive on track, and you'll have a blast. Thank you for watching. If you did like the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Up next, we do have a Ferrari, but not a family-friendly Ferrari, so stay tuned.